Hey there, welcome to Sisters for Fi. My name is Catherine Agupjan, and here at Sisters for Fi, we help you manage your money better so you can live a life of impact today and tomorrow. In this how-to video, I am going to show you how to open an IRA with Fidelity. Fidelity is one of the many brokerage platforms available out there for you to start an investment account. First, let's head on to fidelity.com. When you head to fidelity.com, at the very top of their homepage, you'll see a section and a link to open an account. There's also a button right below the login area to open an account. Let's go ahead and click on that. And here you will see options on what accounts to open. Fidelity supports many account types. You'll see one for rollover IRA or Roth, a traditional. And if you're wondering what all of these mean and the differences, I've linked a video that you can take a look so you can learn more about them. And of course, they also support other brokerage accounts as well as a cash management account. For this video, we'll go ahead and open a Roth IRA. Fidelity will prompt if you are already a customer. This will ensure that all of your accounts are in one place and available through one login. For this case, let's go ahead and click No. And it does provide you some details about the process. They will prompt you for information regarding your personal details. So you'll need to provide that. And once you open the account, they'll also prompt you to create a username and password. And then you'll also have the option to name your beneficiaries, set investing tools, and provide them an external bank account so that you can transfer money into your Fidelity account. We'll go ahead and click on Next. And this is where you'll enter details about yourself, including your social security number. And they do require a US mail address so that they can send your personal info to you. So you'll go ahead and complete this process. And in the end, you will have an account created with Fidelity, and it will be a Roth IRA account or any of the other accounts, should you choose to select the other ones. Once you've created it, I just have a screenshot here. When you go back, you'll log in and there'll be a section for accounts and trade. You'll click on that. You will see an area for account features and one for automatic transfers and investments. This is where you will need to set up funds to move from your external bank account, like a checking account, to your investment account. And it's also critical that you do this automatically so that you can get that money transferred on a weekly or bi weekly or monthly basis, and you don't forget about investing. Here is a quick look of what that looks like. So this is one for a rollover IRA, but you'll see one for a Roth IRA as well. And you'll have the option to set up an automatic transfer or investment that you can get started with for your Roth IRA or whatever IRA you open. From here, you are ready to invest. Now, remember, opening an account doesn't mean you're invested in a fund or an ETF or a stock. Remember that you do need to select where you want to invest in. So, for this particular video, for this Roth IRA, the recommendation is that you set up what's called a three fund portfolio. And the recommendation is that you invest in a fund that invests in the total US stock market, a fund that invests in the non-US or the international stock market, and one that invests in the total bond market so that you have a diversified portfolio. If you are fairly young and want to be aggressive in your investments and can absorb some risk, you can invest majority of your portfolio in the US stock market to get a little bit of a higher return over time. Again, depending on your personal goals, your age, your risk tolerance, This portfolio may differ, and this may also change as you age and as you get near to the time that you'll need to withdraw money. So keep that in mind. This is just a recommendation, and it's best to understand your personal investing goals, your risk tolerance, and the time horizon. Now, with this pre-fund portfolio, this is a recommendation on what to invest in with Fidelity. These are three funds through Fidelity that you can invest in. These are the ticker symbols that you can search for. FZROX is the Fidelity Zero Total Market Index Fund. FZILX is the Fidelity Zero International Index Fund. And FXNAX is the Fidelity US Bond Index Fund. Now we're going to go back to Fidelity and we are going to search for some of these funds. So at the very top of Fidelity, you will see a search button for a quote. Let's do FZROX. It will pop up your Fidelity Zero Total Market Index Fund. Let's go ahead and click on that. And there's a ticker symbol. Here is the full name. And you'll note that because this is a Fidelity mutual fund, there is no transaction fee for it, which saves you money. So let's look at what's good about this fund is that it has zero expense ratios here and here, which means you don't pay for them to manage it. There's also zero minimum to invest. So you can start with whatever you have available to start investing. Don't wait. If you look to the right-hand side, you'll also see what the top 10 holdings are for this particular fund. You will notice your big names, your Apple, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, J&J, Procter& and Gamble, Visa, as well as over 2,000 additional companies. So this provides you a very diversified fund. So you have access to a lot of these companies. Again, do note that this is for the US total stock market. If you want to look at the international, let's do international. If you don't know the name, we could also do Fidelity International, and we are going to select FZILX. This is the Fidelity Zero International Index Fund. Again, it also has no transaction fee, which is great. So that means each time you buy it, you don't have to pay a fee. And similar to the first fund, this is also has zero expense ratios and zero minimum to invest. But if you look at the 10 holdings, the top 10 holdings on the right side, you will see different company names. You'll see Alibaba here. You'll see Samsung. You'll see a Taiwan semiconductor company, Novartis, Toyota. So this gives you exposure to international companies. You'll also notice an additional over 2,000 other companies are also part of this fund. So that's that. So what I would recommend is one, open an account, fund that account, and then start building your portfolio. Choose one of these funds or another, depending on your goals, and get that automatic investment happening so that by the time you need to withdraw money, this is ready for you and available. All right. Thank you for tuning in for this how-to video. If there is another how-to video you'd like to see on here and want to learn something else, leave a comment below and don't forget to subscribe and like the video so that others can see it. And it'll also let us know that this has been helpful to you. Thank you for tuning in.